Hello, I'm Steve Tattersall with Antares Tile in Boulder, Colorado. I'm going to be installing a linear drain in this shower application. The drain's going to be at the bench, and I am a firm supporter of curbless shower entries. So many of these other companies with their pans that they have and all this stuff still require a curb. If you're going to lay your shower on your subfloor, you have to have something for stopping the water from coming out of the shower. Rapid Recess manufactures a bracket like this that lays on top of your floor joists and lowers your subfloor to the height of the floor joist. This 3/4 of an inch is enough to give you the proper slope over a 4-foot area. When you have your 1/4 inch backer board on top of your subfloor, you have 1 inch. So you would be able to go 4 feet and still have a 1/4 inch of drop per foot. The first thing is to cut out this entire subfloor for your shower area. That's where I'm going to start. I do have a bench that's going back here in the back, so I'm only going to cut to where the bench is going to go, and then I'll show you how these brackets are installed. Huge bonus of these brackets is not only if you wanted to use a linear drain, but if you wanted to use the Schluter pre-made pan or the Weedy pan, you cut your subfloor out to the size of the pan, install the brackets and lower your subfloor, flush with your joists, drop the pan in, and you're good to go. My finished shower floor is along this line here. This line is at the edge of my floor joist, and I'm going to cut long and cut to that joist because these hangers want to hang on a joist. So I'm going to cut right to the edge. I'm not going to split the joist. I'm going to come right to the very edge of it along this line. So here is how these brackets install. They overlap with each other. These L brackets come up flush with the top of your sill plate or your stud. I like to just tack them in place. After I have my plywood in and secured, I'll throw a level over the top of everything. And in one instance, I found that I needed to adjust these. You can take the screws out. You can bring them up to level and screw them all back in and secure them better than what I have here. And same for these on the end. Then there are these brackets, the Z brackets that go along this. They're into this joist because I cut back as far as the joist, and I have them here on the ends also that go into the floor. I didn't run these brackets all the way back because I have to notch these joists out in order to accommodate the depth of the drain, and I wouldn't be able to cut through these. I'll do that after I have all of my plywood in place. Then I'll go ahead and cut it. My drain in reality is going to stop about here. My regular floor is going to stop about here. And this space here will have another piece of 5/8 plywood on top of this subfloor to bring it up to this level. So the strength in plywood goes with the grain like this, and that's why I chose to do this. I'm bigger than 4 feet because of the drain section that's going in. So I've made a little patch, and I'm sistering up for this extra little piece that goes in here. I've changed out the screws on these brackets to just regular like drywall screws. They are a little more flush than these self-tapping guys that I was using before. It's what I'd used in the past, but as I was looking at them, they were just a little bit proud. So I've gone ahead and done that. And You can see that if you were using a weedy pan, you cut a hole for the drain, boom, you drop your drain on. This was 2 hours to cut out the hole, clean up the top of the joists, put the brackets on, cut my plywood, install my bench, all that sort of stuff. So I'm going to go back in now to fitting my drain and doing all the rest of that. Yeah. The kit comes with 8 4-foot lengths of the joist hangers, 8 of the Z brackets that would go along your subfloor, and 14 of the L brackets that hang on your floor joist that goes around the sides. It comes with all the self-tapping metal screws to secure the plywood to the brackets after they're in place. It comes with the screws that attach the joists, the metal hangers to the studs, and the kit comes with everything you need except for the plywood.